The climax of round 10, Okita Tsuji vs Susanoo, seems to be occurring right now. More gods revealed, Jack the Ripper stuff in Ragnarok for the first time in a while, and a few more things to break down today. First up, some of the leakers have claimed that next month will be the final of the fight, meaning round 10 is indeed coming to an end. I wouldn't take this as an absolute, as they've said similar thing in previous conclusions of chapters where they haven't exactly gone that way. I think it might, but not 100% guaranteed. Today I have the Record of Ragnarok chapter 92 leaks, but there's a little bit of an issue with this. The stuff revealed today may be just the second half of chapter 91. I'm not sure which one it's actually under, which means we don't have that much, but the stuff we did get is pretty interesting. As a quick reminder, the previous chapter concluded with Okita amping himself more and more, Susanoo getting into the stance, ready to go for another attack, which he believes may be able to end Okita. When it comes to the leaks we got for the chapter this month, it begins with Jack the Ripper using his eye ability, one that we have a little bit of an understanding what it does, but I believe there's a secondary use outside of being able to read people's emotions. And we kind of get this portrayed somewhat here with him talking about Susanoo's stance. So more information that comes out of this fight that would go towards Jack the Ripper and potentially building up an argument for him to beat Shiva is always absolute greatness. So hopefully it's something pretty cool. When it comes to the fight itself, we have this. Okita Tsuji actually chucking his sword at Susanoo, something I didn't really expect from a swordsman here, but it seems like he did it, and I'm not sure he was that successful with the attack. One thing though is he caught Susanoo off guard, and I could imagine he did it to pretty much disrupt Susanoo's attack, meaning he probably wouldn't have been able to dodge the upcoming one. That was his only option, and it seems like his speed is still getting amped to an insane degree, as from what we can see in the leaks here, he was able to get to his sword quite fast and not really be in absolute danger. At least for now, considering the remaining leaked panels, Okita finally faces some damage and probably the most devastating blow of the chapter. From what we see, he goes for another attack, and my guess is Susanoo was able to land before Okita, resulting in this panel him seemingly being knocked out. Of course, I still predict Okita winning, so this probably isn't the end of the fight. Very limited when it comes to the leaked panels this month. No insight to whether or not we're going to see his Valkyrie yet, which is something we've been waiting for quite some time. We did see Jack's Valkyrie get some shine in the chapter, so perhaps that's pointing towards the possibility of his one arriving and maybe explaining what's going on with that. Just a quick little guess, but for the leaks of the main series, that's all we've got. We also have chapter 2 of the new Record of Ragnarok side manga featuring the Gods tournament known as the Apocalypse of the Gods. So it seems like that is also going to be monthly releases alongside the main series, which is absolute hype. When it comes to the leaks we got for chapter 2, the main one we have here is another Gods design revealed. That being Suzaku, the opponent of Indra, I believe, in the tournament. We get to see him here. Alongside that, the start of the first fight, Ra versus the Celtic god. Looking like bro is an absolute monster, so I can't wait to get into the chaos of that fight, considering both of them are pretty much willing to throw hands with the likes of Zeus and all the other monsters built up in the tournament. There's still many more designs to be revealed for that. When it comes to other things I want in the main series outside of the Valkyrie stuff, Okita Tsuji's flashback is probably something we need to get. We have some insight, but not a full chapter dedicated to it. Every character in Record of Ragnarok pretty much gets that outside of pretty much Zeus and maybe some other characters, but most of the fighters get at least one chapter or a majority of a chapter dedicated to a flashback. So considering this is how Okita is leaving this chapter, the next one could be his flashback and then perhaps the finale of the round, which brings us to who could potentially be fighting next. Something I broke down in my most recent Record of Ragnarok video. going over everything you need to know about the final gods, that being Loki, Anubis, Odin, and everything going on in regards to Siegfried. Also some discussion about the new side manga as well. Let me know down in the comments if I should continue these videos while also talking about the new side manga in one video when talking about the leaks, or should I separate them? Likewise for the full chapters, let me know down below. If you haven't already, check out the partner of the channel, Gamersupps. A 10% discount code can be found in the description, and shout out to these mad lads, the members. But that's it guys, peace.